Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of Sigma males. You know the type? They're the lone wolves, the quiet observers, the guys who always seem to be one step ahead. Ever wondered what they keep to themselves, what makes them tick? We're gonna try to unpack that. It's like they're playing poker, and they've got the best hand, but they're not showing their cards. We're gonna try to read their poker face and reveal the 6 things Sigma males never tell anyone. Stay tuned, man. This is gonna be fascinating. Chapter 1. The real reason they stay quiet. You ever notice how some people just feel the need to fill every silence with noise? They gotta be talking, gotta be heard, gotta be the center of attention. Sigma males? Not so much. They're comfortable with silence. In fact, they embrace it. It's not that they're shy or socially awkward, it's that they value their inner world. They're thinkers, man. They'd rather observe, process, and formulate their own thoughts before they just start spitting out opinions. It's like they're running a constant internal dialogue, analyzing everything, and they don't feel the need to broadcast that process to the world. In a world that's obsessed with external validation, Sigma males find validation from within. They're not looking for your approval, man. They don't need your likes or your comments to feel good about themselves. They're comfortable in their own skin. And that can be intimidating to some people. It's like they're saying, I'm good with who I am and I don't need your permission to be myself. And that kind of self-assurance, that's powerful, man. It's magnetic. People are drawn to that kind of confidence because it's so rare. We live in a world where everyone is trying to be someone they're not. But Sigma males are out there just being themselves quietly and confidently. They're not trying to fit in. They're not trying to impress anyone. They're just doing their own thing. And that's what makes them so intriguing. It's like they've got this whole other layer to them, this hidden depth that you can't quite put your finger on. Chapter 2. How Sigma males handle betrayal. Let's talk about betrayal, man. It's a tough one. It can knock you on your ass, make you question everything. Most people, they lash out, they get angry, they want revenge. But Sigma males, they handle betrayal differently. They're not going to give you the satisfaction of seeing them sweat. They're not going to let you see how much it hurt. Instead, they internalize it. They process it, analyze it, and they learn from it. They see betrayal as a learning experience, a chance to grow and evolve. It's like they're saying, okay, I see what you did there. I won't let it happen again. They're not going to waste their energy on anger or resentment. They're going to use that energy to level up, to become even stronger and more resilient. They take something negative and they turn it into something positive. They use it as fuel to become the best versions of themselves. Now that doesn't mean they're just gonna forgive and forget. Oh hell no, they have long memories, these Sigma males. They don't forget easily, and they definitely don't let people walk all over them. But their revenge, it's not gonna be some dramatic outburst. It's gonna be subtle, calculated, and oh so satisfying. They might just cut you off completely, ghost you from their life like you never even existed. Or they might just sit back and watch you self-destruct, knowing that karma is gonna come knocking eventually. Either way, they're gonna handle it on their own terms, with their own brand of quiet justice. Chapter 3. What makes a Sigma male lose respect? Well, let me tell you, it's not about money, status, or any of that superficial stuff. Sigma males are drawn to authenticity, to people who are real and genuine. They can spot a fake a mile away, and they have zero tolerance for bullshit. One of the quickest ways to lose their respect is to be dishonest. They value integrity above all else, and they have no time for liars, cheaters, or manipulators. They see right through that kind of behavior, and it's an instant turnoff. They'd rather be around people who are upfront and honest, even if it's not always what they want to hear. Another thing that grinds their gears is a lack of ambition. I'm not talking about climbing the corporate ladder necessarily. I'm talking about having a purpose, a drive, a desire to learn and grow. Sigma males are constantly striving to better themselves, and they're drawn to people who share that same thirst for knowledge and self-improvement. They want to be surrounded by people who challenge them intellectually, who push them to think outside the box and expand their horizons. On the flip side, they can't stand laziness or complacency. They have no patience for people who are content to just coast through life, who are afraid to step outside their comfort zone and chase their dreams. So, if you want to earn the respect of a Sigma male, be authentic, be ambitious, and be real. They'll appreciate your honesty and your willingness to grow. Before moving on, if you're finding any value in this video, all I ask is for a quick like and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. Chapter 4. Why they sometimes distance themselves. We've all been there, right? You're hanging out with a group of people, having a good time, but after a while you just feel drained. You need some time to yourself to recharge. Well, Sigma males, they feel that tenfold. They're introverts at heart, and they need their alone time like they need air to breathe. It's not that they don't enjoy being around people, they just get overwhelmed by too much social interaction. They need time to process their thoughts, to reflect on their experiences, to just be alone with their own company. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. In fact, it's essential for their mental and emotional well-being. During these periods of solitude, they're able to tap into their creativity, to explore their inner world, to come up with new ideas and solutions. It's like they're recharging their batteries, getting ready to face the world again with renewed energy and focus. Now, some people might mistake this need for solitude as being antisocial or aloof. But that's not it at all. Sigma males are perfectly capable of forming deep, meaningful connections with others. It's just that they need to do it on their own terms, in their own time. They'll come back to you when they're ready, refreshed and recharged. Chapter 5. How much they really know. They have this insatiable thirst for knowledge, and they're constantly absorbing information like sponges. They're fascinated by everything from history and science to philosophy and the arts. They're the kind of guys who can talk to you about quantum physics one minute and then break down the symbolism in your favorite movie the next. But here's the kicker, they don't feel the need to show off their intelligence. They're not out there trying to impress you with their vast knowledge or win every argument. They see knowledge as a gift, something to be shared and used to make the world a better place. They're the quiet observers, the ones who are always listening and learning. They're the ones who are constantly connecting the dots, seeing patterns that others miss. And because they're not busy trying to be the center of attention, they're able to see things from a different perspective. They're able to cut through the noise and get to the heart of the matter. Now, this doesn't mean that they're always right. They're human, just like the rest of us, but they're not afraid to admit when they're wrong, and they're always open to learning new things. This open-mindedness, combined with their vast knowledge, makes them incredibly valuable assets in any situation. Chapter 6. How often they feel misunderstood. Let's be real. Sigma males are often misunderstood. They don't fit neatly into any box, and their unique way of seeing the world can be confusing to those who don't know them well. They're not afraid to be different, to march to the beat of their own drum. They don't need external validation or approval to feel good about themselves. They find their own path, forge their own destiny, and that can be intimidating to some people. Society often pressures us to conform, to fit in, to follow the crowd. But Sigma males? They're not afraid to challenge the status quo, to question everything. They see the world through their own lens, and they're not afraid to share their unique perspective, even if it's not always popular. This independent thinking, this unwavering self-belief, can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. People might mistake their quiet confidence for arrogance, their need for solitude for aloofness. They might not understand why they don't feel the need to explain themselves or justify their actions. But here's the thing. Sigma males aren't trying to please everyone. They're not trying to fit in or be someone they're not. They're comfortable in their own skin, and they're not going to apologize for it. They're not afraid to be different, to stand out from the crowd. And that's what makes them so damn interesting. They're the ones who challenge our assumptions, who make us see the world in a new light. 6 things Sigma males rarely reveal, a glimpse into their enigmatic world. They're complex, they're intriguing, and they definitely keep us guessing. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, comment agree to show how relatable this video was. See you next time.